Yeah, turn a beat pack to a set list. Couldn't tell a bucket list from a checklist. She said my voice is infectious. Had to slow it down like church. Always gotta come correct. Pair of Nike shoes, it's a double check. Act and I rap, it's a double check. Go ahead, you can double check. 2-year plan, but it only took me 6 months. 2 career paths, and I thought I had to pick one. 2 fingers straight up in the sky like I'm Nixon. 2 presidentials on my wrist when I get done. Working double time. And that's the only time I'm ever two-faced. Got an extra set of hands working at a new pace. Dialed in, coming for the crown till I'm blue-faced. Nose bleeds to the court side, that's the only time I move down. Head getting bigger now, I think I might need 2 crowns. Said I couldn't do it every time I'm getting chewed out. The mission was impossible, I guess I'm Tom Cruise now. I'm thinking big picture. Ironic cause I'm popping off of phone screens. How am I passing you up when you got a whole team? All I need's a cold beat, turn a beat pack to a set list. Couldn't tell a bucket list from a checklist. She said my voice is infectious. Had to slow it down like church. Always gotta come correct. Pair of Nike shoes, it's a double check. Act and I rap, it's a double check. Go ahead, you can double check. I don't move with the industry. They tell me where to go, I take a different street. They say that all publicity is good publicity, but Harvey Weinstein would disagree. I'm in the house making tunes. They trying to figure out how to make the news. Took the long road, still I'm outpacing you. Clout chasing dudes with outdated views. Look, I see a lot of faking at the live show, saying that you shining what's a diamond to a rhinestone. Management is cutting checks, check the size though. Taking more than 15% like Geico. Ruthless, lies on lies, it's all truthless. Claim independent, but we know just what the truth is. We can see the team, it's okay, gon' wreck that. You got a big machine behind your back, what a jetpack. Damn, the transparency's invisible. Plain and conservative, acting like it's minimal. I see everything is going left like a liberal. Peek behind the curtain, should've known it was political. But I'm off that now. Took a lot of so I talk that now. I ain't waiting on nobody to get props out now. I king myself, I ain't taking off that crown. Reckless. Couldn't tell a bucket list from a checklist.
Love that line.
She said my voice is infectious. Had to slow it down like church.
Couldn't tell a bucket list from a checklist. Is that what it was?
Infectious. Had to slow it down like church. Reckless. Put it now. I ain't waiting on nobody to get props out now. I king myself. I ain't taking off that crown. Reckless. Couldn't tell a bucket list from a checklist. She said my voice is infectious.
Just heard that last night for the first time. All the Connor Price I watch, or listen to, that's the first I heard that. I don't know how. What's up, everybody? We got ourselves a little basketball break. John Stevener was the winner of the credit. I will announce that officially. He told me he was. I haven't confirmed 100%, but I'm sure Chris took a peek, and I think Scott helped us confirm it a little bit too. Listen, guys, I'm going to try to get involved now that football season's coming to a close. I'm going to try to get a little involved more in basketball. Been playing a little bit, trying to, here and there. Got some new shoes, so it'll get me excited to watch it. But I got to focus on football first. Speaking of football, we do have our last player break for Pro Set Metal that's up until I can get some more. So check that out if you want. And Chris did get... What's everyone up to? Why is everyone quiet? It's Friday. I know we're still working stuff, but come on, let's get excited. Banchero, Holgram, Smith Jr., Ivy, Murray, and Sharp. Murray, Mathurin, and Sharp. Again, I'll try to keep an eye on all that. Let me know if I miss anything. We're going to kind of rifle through the base a little bit. Jovic, rookie. There's John Morant, Hoopla. You might want to get your one-on-one guesses in. Who knows? You never know. I'll show all the cards. Obviously, we're not going to rifle through in that sense. But there is a Diang for the Thunder. Kevin Love, 18 out of 99. I will say the parallels look good in this. Very similar to Score. They kind of have a certified vibe to them. So there's a Christian Braun for the Nugs. There's a Jabari Smith. AJ Griffin. There's a Banchero for the Magic. Apparently the class, next year is supposed to be monstrous. That's what I keep hearing. It's going to put LeBron and Zion to shame, their class. I don't know. AJ Griffin Hollow. Obamba. We got the Chase Houston. If you guys aren't going to talk to me, I'm going to make this a really long break. Actually, I'll make it very short. I know, people are at work. There's an AI. Ryan Rollins, purple. Purple frame Ryan Rollins. I have two different piles over here. One's a definitely sleeve, one's a maybe. Anthony Edwards, Vince Williams Jr., and there's a Jaden Ivey. Does he have him again? Does he have Magic again? I even look at the list. Dougie. So listen, I've been running around today, trying to get some things done, and going into the weekend. I'm trying to keep my mind off the game. Dude, I'm nervous, man. Any given Sunday, in this case, definitively a Sunday. I'm excited to watch the games tomorrow. Part of me wishes, I do like the Sunday games, but part of me wishes we would have gotten the Saturday game, not just so I could watch it, but I'd like to rip the scab off, right? Sure, we should win, but it'd be nice to just relax for the weekend. I'm gonna be on eggshells till, that's another reason I want to keep distracted at my son's match because I feel like we should win. If it gets real bad, I can just turn it off and pray it gets better. Oh, who knows? I know everyone thinks that everyone's writing Bills in the AFC Championship. The Bengals, really? You're just gonna skip over? Not everyone, but a lot of people on sports radio and everything. There's a Johnny Davis. T-Law has never lost on a Saturday. Has he ever played a Saturday game? I love this stat. Sometimes you got to ask. There's a Peyton Watson. Out of 499, that's going to be a Jason Tatum for the Celtics. Well, do you see Mike Williams is out for the Chargers? So here's the unfortunate thing. Not unfortunate. And again, call me salty, whatever. I'd be saying the same stuff if it were the Bills. Y'all know me well enough to know I speak honestly. Do I get a little bitter sometimes? Sure. But I'm being honest when I say this is a Chet Holmgren. Cade Cunningham. Kansas City could not have an easier, and it would be true if the Bills got it. This is why I thought the number one seed was so important. The Kansas City can have an easier path to the AFC Championship. It's the bye, Chargers or Jags most likely, barring an upset of either the Dolphins or the Ravens. And then even if the Jags win, I think, not that they can't win. I just think that's a much easier matchup than the other teams that are there. John Morant. So, they're going to have to earn it against, in the AFC Championship before. They're getting the Bengals or the Bills. Most likely getting the Bengals or the Bills. There's an A.J. Griffin now playing. Tyrese Halliburton. Oh, so, all right. So, never on a Saturday. So, he never lost a college game because they play them. Did he play in college and never lose one? Keegan Murray. Lonnie Walker. I would imagine he didn't go undefeated, right? Or did he? Was he that good? Still got to find our auto. High school through NFL or high school and NFL? Because high school generally plays on Fridays. NFL generally plays on Sundays and Mondays and Thursdays. So the Saturday stat could be a little manipulated if you only count those. I guess the better question would be, Chris, what's his Saturday record? They did this for Kirk Cousins the other day. They went through Kirk Cousins, and Kyle Brandt did his 4 p.m., right? Just his 4 p.m. games. Not his night games, not his primetime games, the 4 o'clock games. From high school to college to he went college. He didn't go high school. He went college, Washington, and Minnesota, and it was 9 and 28. It was really bad. He's you're looking at it, you're not oh, it's just a fluke, it's just a thing. Those are damning numbers, and it's interesting. He's got the 4 o'clock slate this year against who? The Giants. Kenneth Lofton, Royce O'Neal, EJ Liddell, Jabari Smith, class action, Kevin Durant, Jared Allen, Eric Gordon, Jokic. We got a Luka there. Donovan Mitchell, Prime Twine. Tatum. Jabari Smith. There's a Zion, Emmanuel Quickly. Paul George, Patrick Beverly, Anthony Davis, Dyson Daniels, Dort, and Lonzo Ball, purple frame. Never lost on a Saturday, high school through the NFL. That's impressive. It really is. Did I do this one and not put Lonnie Walker over there? Yeah, I did. Okay. This is the stack I didn't go through yet, correct? Will Barton, Jackson Hayes, Jaden Ivey, Dalen Terry. Road to the finals out of 2022. That's going to be a Tyrese Maxey. It took me a little bit, the first break, to kind of get used to this. There's a Patrick Baldwin. But I feel like I have a little bit, David Roddy, a little bit better grip on how to rip this. And I'm sure some people are faster than I am. Max Christie. Where's our autograph, y'all? Jalen Brunson. We got a Trevor Keels, Kevin Garnett. Keegan Murray now playing. Steph Curry. Big shout out to here it is. It's going to be Josh Minott. Is that how you say it? Minot? How do you say his name? That's new for me. Rookie auto for the Timberwolves going out to Kalani. He's probably really good, and you guys are going to make fun of me because I don't know who he is. But I have not watched any basketball this year. Not since the whole thing happened with the pandemic, when there was like that movement where they're like, we're not playing because of police. I'm like, what? You guys just complained because you wanted to play. I don't understand. Couldn't you play and like do a movement during your playing? Spark Plugs, Gilgis. Kalani with the first hit. Hopefully get another numbered card here. Donovan Mitchell. Luka Doncic. Dwayne Wade. Coloco. And there it is. It's going to be rookie Kennedy Chandler out of 199. That's cool. That's actually a really cool stat, Chris. Never lost on a Saturday. Herbert going to be without Mike Williams, though. You just got to wonder, you know. I guess there's a lot of people saying that's regardless, unless they go to the Super Bowl, you know, then there might be some conversations because he could come back. Mike Williams could be back for the Super Bowl. That's his earliest possible return, it sounds like. But, like, think about this. They said Staley didn't have to play him last week when he got hurt. Staley's already on the hot seat, right? I mean, he's got a solid roster. He's got a very good quarterback, and yet hasn't been able to really impress. You know, not that they've done bad, but he hasn't been able to impress. And so I think that right there alone, even if they say they beat the Jags and lose a very close game to the Chiefs, I think he's gone. It's like, well, we went to the second round of the playoffs. You should have been competing, you know. If they lose the first round, I think he's fired the next day. If they lose against the Jags, I think Staley's fired instantly. Like, don't even come. We'll send you your stuff. We'll see, though. A lot can change with a couple wins. We get a Zion, Wendell Moore, Christian Coloco. That's why I feel like it's dark. That's a little better. Turning this down a notch now. Can you guys see all right? No glare. Davis Caldwell, Kendall Brown. Out of $9.99, we got ourselves a Devin Booker. Like I said, two different piles over here. One's like a rookie and maybe. One's like a definitive going to get sleeved up. There's a Banchero. Again, going over here doesn't mean they won't get top loaded, but I know those are going for a decent amount. Diang, Chris Paul, and there is a throwback Klay Thompson. These cards look sharp, but not numbered. How you doing today, Kalani? AJ Griffin. Trey Mann, Jabari Smith, Lauren Markkanen, Russell Westbrook. We got Christian Braun. There's a Jabari Smith. And there it is, Jalen Duran. Another rookie auto going out to the Pistons. Detroit Pistons going to be the frickin' fresh. Jalen Green, Spark Plugs. There we go. Two rookie autos. We had a lot of vets last break. Now we got two rookies. We had a Tony Parker last time, and we had the Sean Kemp. I wish they would have kept two autos in this product. And we are going to rip more of this, but I think we'll do it with like 2 boxes of this, maybe like a box of like Optic Contenders, not for like multi-year stuff. I have some other basketball stuff I've been itching to rip. So, you know, something with some more hits in it possibly. We'll see. But I'm going to save it for like good game nights like we did last night. You know, if there's a good slate on. And, oh, don't let me forget, I am giving out 2 FanDuel. We're going to do like a semi-season long FanDuel. Kalani and Colt won the first 2 spots. We're going to do a total of 20 spots, and then I have some prizes. I'm going to announce the prizes ahead of time. I just haven't gotten around to getting the picture of it. Kennedy Chandler, I think you'll like the one. You know, I'm sure you'll like them all, but I'm excited to show the one. Klay Thompson, Jalen Williams, Trae Young, Jeremy Grant, purple frame, Obi Toppin. Dougie, are you with us, man? There's a Bouchamp. Christian Braun, class action. Al Horford, Gary Harris, DeAndre Ayton. There's a Ty Washington. Road to the finals out of 2022. That's going to be a Joel Embiid. Grayson Allen. That dude's dirty. Isaiah Mobley. There's Carter. There's a Jaden Hardy. Ja Morant. That is the Panini Presents card at the insert set with all Ja. Jabari Walker. Steph Curry. PJ Tucker. Got a Josh. There's the same. We pulled the auto. Is he any good, Chris? Bradley Beal. Jaden Ivey. James Wiseman. Purple frame. Justin Holiday. This one. Jalen Duran or the how do you say it? Minute. Are either of those solid rookies? Anybody getting time? Is he getting some minutes? See now, like, so, same thing with baseball. Like, I wasn't really watching a lot of baseball, but now that we rip cards, if there's a game on, I kind of get into it, and I notice the names. Basketball, we haven't ripped in a while, so when it's on, I'm just like, not that I don't know who some of the players are, but I tend to definitely get more into the sport, and we've talked about this in the past. It kind of goes hand in hand. You get more into the cards when you're in the sport, and you get more into the sport when you're into the cards. It goes both ways. But I think, you know, you're not going to collect basketball cards unless you're into basketball, I don't think. But with me ripping them, it definitely, even just seeing them, it definitely gets me more engaged. Trevor Keels, Jason Tatum. There's a Steph Curry. And this one's going to be out of 199, Evan Mobley out of 199. Keegan Murray. Andrew Wiggins, Ryan Rollins. Walker Kessler now playing. Drew Holiday, Michael Porter. Giddy, and here is a Bouchamp rookie. We got next. Insert, pretty cool. See, I didn't watch it. I honestly went to bed. But, like, he's part of the reason I can't watch a lot of basketball. I said when he's gone, I'm going to tune back in. And I think, I don't know if it's a large group of people. And I used to be a huge fan. Don't think I'm just, like, hating on him for no reason. I went to watch him play in high school. Anthony Davis, purple frame. I just can't stand to watch the guy anymore. I have no interest in watching him. There's a Chet Holmgren. Zach LaVine, Thibault, LaMelo Ball. There he is, LeBron. He's great. He did great things for the sports. There's a Rui out of 99, and he's very talented. It's crazy to see his numbers and think he's still playing at his age at the level he is. He's worn me down as far as my patience to watch him. And there's Dominic Wilkins. I'm just gonna tell you guys, one of the prizes is a Dominic Wilkins autographed jersey. So, who's got the Hawks in this? John Stevener. So, that's going to be one of the prizes for fantasy. When he isn't touched, or when he is, you mean? Like, when he's touched, he just throws a fit? He's such, like, he's your definition of an athletic diva, you know? And I think, honestly, he has done nothing to bring new people into basketball. And I think he's pushed. Now, when he first got in the league, you know, he brought a lot of people in. He was that iconic, like, influence, and everyone wants to debate LeBron, Jordan. Either way, that conversation doesn't matter to me. I don't ever remember a time where people were like, I don't want to watch Michael Jordan. So when it just comes to like, I feel like, and not that Michael Jordan did great things. I've heard he's had problems with women, gambling, but he's kind of kept it all. You know, he's never like. And LeBron, man, as far as it goes, you haven't heard that from him. He does a lot for society, like for his communities. He does a lot for his circle. He hasn't. It doesn't sound like he hasn't been caught having any like issues with women. So as far as that goes, he's done the right things, but it's his on the court when we're looking at him on camera. He's just unbearable to watch play basketball. That's my issue with him. I just can't watch him play basketball, and he needs to shut his mouth sometimes. Terry Eason, Andrew Wiggins. Good luck, everyone. Box 3. Duarte, Blake Griffin, Spencer Dinwiddie. But you know, as he goes, it'll provide Trevor Keels. It'll provide more opportunity for other people to kind of have the spotlight. I feel like there's some people he does take a lot of screen time. Travers. And there it is. Latrell Sprewell for the Knicks. Going out to Jason Mello. There's a name. Latrell Sprewell. You mean he cries even when he isn't touched? Like I read it as he cries if like no, like come on, somebody touch me. Like he cries when he isn't touched. He just cries like I get what you're saying. I read it like you typed it. Rollins, Steph Curry, John Morant, Josh Giddey. There's a Keegan Murray out of 199. Jimmy Butler, Jason Tatum. There's a Banchero, another Banchero. Patrick Baldwin. Oops. Tim Hardaway. There's a Jake LaRavia. Dame Lillard. And Jalen Green. Yeah, he's an entitled individual. And listen, I've noticed this with even like some of these big guys as they start to retire. They need attention. Like Peyton Manning gets attention because he does all his media. He does this like commercials. He does like Monday Night Football with the Mannings. I think guys like Brady and Rodgers, I think part of their fear to retire is they've lived in the limelight for so long. And not that they won't be famous people where they go, but like they're not going to be on people's tongues as much, right? They're not active. They're not present. You see this happen with a lot of guys who get retired. They run out of they don't have as much purpose. And I feel like, man, if LeBron's this bad now, wait till he doesn't have. There's a Jaden Ivey, Dalen Terry. Wait till he doesn't have Ball. Curry at a 199 to kind of lean on. I think he'll be at all his kids' games and stuff like that. He'll still be in the spotlight for sure. Giddey, there's a John Morant, Zero Gravity. Max Christie, Bogdanovich, DeMar DeRozan. Oh man, if we have to deal with his Walker Kessler, Keegan Murray, Joe Wisenkamp, Purple Frame, Patrick Beverly, and Jovic, Cade Cunningham, City Edition, Dwayne Wade, Coloco, Eric Gordon out of 25. Nice short print on that one. Artist proof. Someone said they are like the case hits or super short prints, but this is an artist proof out of 25. Is that Curry out of 199? We still have 2 boxes after this. 2 autos to find yet. We will do 2 $5 hitless credits at the end of this as well. Jackson Hayes, Kenneth Lofton, EJ Liddell. You got Bryce McGowan's. There's a Luka and a Devin Booker City Edition Silver or Hollow or whatever you want to call it. There is some basketball product coming out next week. What is it? A Wednesday. I think it's Impeccable. Immaculate Football, Impeccable, or Basketball, or vice versa. Impeccable Football, Immaculate Basketball, one or the other. I mean, I got to check for the Reds in this too. We'll go back through and check that as well. Hopefully everyone had a good week. Hopefully you guys have off on the weekend, a chance to relax and possibly enjoy yourself, watch the games. I want to do some football this weekend. Caleb Houston, LaMelo Ball City, Jamal Murray, Rudy Gay, Diabaté, Allen Iverson. There is a purple Andrew Nemard, purple frame rookie. Russell Westbrook. We got Anthony Edwards, Vince Williams Jr. rookie. Matisse Thybulle. Peyton Watson. And this one's going to be numbered out of 2022. It's going to be Marcus Smart, Road to the Finals. Lonzo Ball. There's a Luka. There it is. Shaden Sharp. For your Blazers there, Chris. So you got them on. And then Chet Holmgren. Jalen Williams. Is he selling pretty well, that Sharp? Jabari Smith. Luka, Prime Twine. Anthony Davis, Dyson Daniels. And this is going to be a purple Brown, Jaylen Brown. And Jalen Duren. And Beauchamp. What do you mean, what's up with Prism? Prism what? Prism basketball? Sharp is. Chris, Sharp's entering. So my buddy, he bought a house recently, him and his family. He has like two kids, a boy and a girl about the same age as our two. And our son and his older daughter gets along well, and our two youngest get along very well. So we hang out a bit. But they bought a house. What do you mean? Prism doesn't come out. Prism won't be out for a while for football. If NBA Hoops is just releasing, Prism football will come out before Prism basketball. It'll probably be April, May before Prism comes out, I would imagine. They're still so backed up on their schedule. We have a lot to go before that comes in. We haven't gotten Don Russ yet. We don't even have Don Russ yet. They've kind of hopped around a little bit, but I mean, Spectre's just coming out this week, and then like Immaculate. There's a lot to come out. Yeah, they haven't announced any of those dates yet. But anyhow, they redid their like foyer room, their like welcoming room, and he put up two 65-inch TVs. And at first, I mean, I was like, that's awesome. And at first I was like, would I really watch two? And now I'm like really contemplating doing it in my basement. Because there's a Malachi Branham silver. Because there are times like last night I wanted to have like a show on and watch a game. Like I can't listen to NBA if I'm going to watch it. Same thing with baseball. But I throw it on. And I'm thinking now, wait a minute. This is actually a really good idea. So, hey, there we go. It's Christian Braun, our third rookie, our fourth auto, going out to the Denver Nuggets. Denver Nuggets going out to Mitchell Pincott. TVs have gotten they really have gotten so cheap. It's not like it's a massive expense. You can find a 65-inch TV for like, $5? I mean, again, I don't mean to say $500 is nothing, but I remember those. I was just watching King of Queens, an old episode. This one's going to be out of 199, Cameron Johnson. And there's a Vince Williams rookie. And they were talking about how like it was $2,200 for the new high-def 48-inch. There's a Chet Holmgren. And I'm thinking like, man, that's one thing that has definitely gotten cheaper with technology. You don't always see that. But like these TVs are so cheap now. There is a Panini Presents Holo Ja Morant. These aren't very common. I mean, it seems to be even less than one a box, but the holo is even more so. For the Grizzlies going out to Kalani. I'm curious to see what they price at. I mean, of course, there's still a lot of product. Like this is kind of heavily produced. I'd like to see some more numbered stuff. We still got one more box after this, and I don't know how many spots we have left, but we do have the last 3-box jumbo player break for Pro Set Metal, which has just been absolutely just gross. That is up now. Yeah, it's funny. I was looking at you say that, Trevor. I was looking at dates. I mean, we haven't seen things like Limited, Elements, Black, Illusions, Phoenix, Rookies and Stars, Playoff, Optic Contenders. Just looking here, like we just got Mosaic. What are some other things that we haven't seen yet? We just got XR. I mean, Select. One. I don't know what else there is that I'm missing. We did get Absolute. Spectra. We didn't get Don Rush yet. We said Illusions. Zenith, if they're doing that this year. Yeah, it's just crazy. What else haven't we seen? We saw Gold Standard this year. Encased. So there is like a plethora of products that have to come out yet that we haven't seen. It's kind of crazy. And we're in the playoffs. That's kind of my issue with it, right? Like, we're in the playoffs and we haven't seen these yet. There's a Giannis purple frame. Nice card there. There's a Banchero. Chris Paul. There's that Mathurin, Benedict Mathurin for the Pacers. Out of 2022, we have the Chris Paul for the Suns. Obi Toppin, Anthony Davis. AJ Griffin. Gang. Dame Lillard. Cool City Edition card there. There's the Christian Braun and Jabari Smith. We just pulled that Braun auto. Bradley Beal, Jay Crowder, Johnny Davis. Mark Williams. There's a Chet Holmgren and a Jared Vanderbilt purple frame. Jokic. There's a rookie Branham. Jason Tatum. And here it is, Devin Booker out of 99. Like I said, I like the color in this. Wish there's a little bit more variety. We haven't seen a ton yet. One more stack in box 4, and then we do have box 5 to go. And we got to go through and get the red ones. We'll top load all the red backs. They're kind of like the, what do they call the watermark? Or what do they? What does Donruss do? They're called. Aaron Naismith, Bouchamp, Jason Tatum. They're like Aqua Test, maybe something like that. Ty Washington, purple frame Jordan Aqueous. That's what it is. Aqueous, yeah. Those are pretty cool. I think those are ones if you go to a card show and you see anybody have commons out, which you don't really see anymore. Those are the ones you can flip to the back and be like, I better check this. Because I think they're underrated. I really do. Out of 2022, Road to the Finals. If cards stick around long enough, and people continue to collect, I think those are ones down the road people are going to be like, they shove in boxes, right? They look like commons. They shove them in boxes. They don't think Jabari Walker. They don't think anything about them. And then I think people are going to get so like, hey, what are some rare stuff we haven't really collected? I do. Just like numbered cards weren't big when I first got in. I loved them. I thought they should be, but they weren't selling for much. And then like the parallels took off. Things like those Aqueous, they're pretty rare. There are maybe 2 or 3 a case when I last saw. Like I don't know if they put the odds on them, but when I've opened cases and done sorts, I don't see a lot of them. Last box, again, we will do 2 $5 hitless credits, and we will do those 2 FanDuel spots after the recap, so stay tuned for that. Thank you, John Stevener, by the way. That would have bothered me. Is that what it is, right? Aqueous? Something about it doesn't look right, but I trust, it sounds right, and I'm looking at it, and I'm like, is it Aqueous Test? Does it say test on it? Why is that sticking in my head? Evan Mobley, Cam Reddish, Aaron Gordon, Patrick Baldwin, Joel Embiid with the throwback hollow, Halliburton, Jeff Green, Max Christie, Hoopla LaMelo Ball, Trevor Keels, Kevin Garnett, Siakam, Devin Booker, Steph Curry, Travers. There's a Banchero. Aqueous test. Okay, yeah. All right, so you got the Aqueous. I knew there was a test in there. Very nice. Teamwork, baby. Ryan Rollins. Road to the Finals, Luke out of 2022. Keegan Murray. LeBron James City Edition. Agbaji. There's another Banchero. And a Donovan Mitchell Spark Plugs. Kind of a cool card. Come on now. Let's... Oops, that doesn't go there. That goes here. These go up there. There we go. Yeah, as far as I know, that's another one. Obsidian. I haven't heard anything different. I haven't heard of them canceling anything yet. The only thing they really have not done, I mean, they brought Classics back, but they took away Majestic, right? I mean, and then that doesn't even count, like, did they ever do, like, Flawless Collegiate? Are they skipping that? Are they not doing that? Like, we got NT Collegiate, right? But did we ever get Flawless Collegiate? Did we? I can't remember. How don't I remember that? Did we do that? Did we do a briefcase of Flawless? Oh, yeah, we did do one. We did one of it. That's right. So they did all their, I think all their collegiates officially done. Jalen Williams. John Morant. See, that's the problem, too. It's just all starting to, like, get, they do what I want. Keegan Murray. Eason. There is a Kennedy Chandler purple frame rookie. All the purple frame rookies. I'm going to top load there. Walker Kessler, Max Christie, Danny Green, Gordon Hayward. There's a Jovic. And there we go. Champions with a gold frame there. I haven't seen that yet. Sleeve that up. I don't know if it's any good, but. Wayne Wade, Koloko, Book Knight, Kenneth Lofton. He is a chunkster. McGowan's, Luka, Jabari Smith, Rui. There's a Jabari Smith base. Brandon Ingram purple frame. Sabonis. There's Daniels, Tyler Hero, Kawhi. Sorry, I'm only showing the corners of the cards here. I apologize. I just noticed that. I know, Chris. They did only do 1 year. Here we go. Here's a Duran, but then an Anthony Edwards at a 75. Nice short print there. Gotta move these over. Zion, Cole Anthony, David Roddy, and Jaden Ivey, Terry, and Diang. All right, we should still have our auto in here. Yeah, the Hoops premium stock was cool. I just don't think it was received well. Like, even during the peak, right? It was just something where people didn't like it's so weird how sometimes people just kind of like the clear cards and contenders. Oh yeah, we didn't get contenders yet. Not even just contenders optic, just contenders. There's so much. And it just sucks because it's like football will be over. Again, there's a lot of like speculation then, and you know what, depending what happens with the playoffs, some of these guys like Purdy's in the class, you know, God forbid someone like Skylar Thompson upsets the Bills. Like, can you imagine people are gonna be collecting them? I don't even like to joke about it. I know I'm friends with I'm acquaintances. Oops, my camera froze. Hold on. I'm acquaintances with a Dolphins fan. One second, I have the cards right here, guys. What happened? I knocked the board and knocked my camera loose. I'm acquaintances with a Dolphins fan. And he works over at the bank at Walmart. And I walked by today and he said something to me. There it is. Is that our second Christian Braun? Are you kidding me? What the hell? Oh, at least, I was going to say Pacers. No, it goes to Denver Nuggets. It's going to be Mitchell getting his second one. And he's tried talking to me. I'll talk to you on Monday. Like, if I see you after Monday, I ain't talking to any Dolphins fans. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to talk to him. Ty Washington, Paul George, Jaden Hardy. And there's a Keegan Murray out of 199 going to the Kings. Dougie Berger, there's a good one. You got the Banchero out of 199 too, right? Sam Mobley, Vince Carter, Chet Holmgren, that now playing Chet Holmgren. Bradley Beal, Jabari Walker, and class action Jake LaRavia. All right, guys. This is a good one. Is he pretty good and we got two of them? Or you mean the Keegan Murray out of 199 is a good one? I agree. Like some of these numbered ones will do well. Because it's not like you can pull them easily. Look how many... Let's see. I just want to show you as far as rookie numbered cards go. We're 10 boxes in. I think we've opened 4 numbered rookie cards. So you have to open a lot to get to them. Keegan Murray out of 199. Kennedy Chandler out of 199. I like the throwback look. So, I mean, there's something there. All right, real quick, let me go back through and get the red backs out. Porzingis. There was one a stack last time. Let me just see. Oh, there it is. Malcolm Brogdon. We'll still just double check. Oh, they had another one there. James Wiseman. Yeah, no, was that in this, right? Slam? Yeah, they definitely I feel like they cheapened hoops a little bit. They took an auto out and like, I mean, it's not that it's bad at its price point. Chris Levert, it's a lot cheaper than it's been in the last few years, right? Like we like Score too. We saw it hit like a $400-$500 a box price tag at one point. Luckily, the price has come down, and unfortunately, with that, a lot of content possibly, but I don't understand why. It's not like they're autographs or that cost them anything to do that. Russell Westbrook. So I don't quite understand why they can't continue to put that kind of quality content in it. One more stack to go, and then of course we'll look at our sleeved up stuff. PJ Tucker. Yeah, Panini, like, listen, I have a Leaf breakup. I've been talking to Jason about this all day. I'm like, people can hate on Leaf, but like, I don't want to hear about it when like people are like, Panini did this, that. I love Panini's products more so than Topps, but at the same time, I do feel like Leaf continues to at least care about the product and try to like show improvements and try to do cool things. I feel like Panini's like, we're losing our license soon. What do we care? We'll just send out redemptions for like the wrong cards and we won't do some. So like they do bother me at times. I wish they would do more for the consumer. I said it would cost them next to nothing to be good at business. That's why we didn't have any in that stack. That's why we had some extras here. None here, right? All right, here it is. We had Redbacks, Porzingis, Brogdon, Wiseman, Levert, O'Neal, Westbrook, and Tucker. We'll top load all those. Dan, you say that like I don't like overconfidence of Bills fans right now. It's like, dude, it's still an NFL quarterback, right? When Brock Purdy came in, there were people like, Niner season's over. And the next week they're like, buying Brock Purdy cards at original price. And then it's like buying Brock Purdy cards at 80% of comps. And then it's like buying Brock Purdy cards at comps. Like, people change their minds so quickly. We've seen Skylar Thompson. That's the difference. We know like what he is. But I mean, we're missing backs. We're missing defensive backs. Skylar Thompson. I mean, and I think their coach knows what he's doing. He's a cornball. I don't like your coach, but I think he knows what he's doing. Yeah, the slams are cool. Are you? Is that what they were in hoops for sure? Why did I think they were in Donruss? Well, Dan, I appreciate your confidence in our squad. All right, Porzingis. Oh, they were our red frames, and then we had the Kennedy Chandler out of 199, the Keegan Murray out of 199, Kevin Love out of 99, Kennedy Chandler rookie purple frame, Rui out of 99 green, Eric Gordon out of 25, Curry to 199, John Morant hollow Panini presents, Devin Booker out of 99, and Anthony Edwards out of 75. And then our hits were Latrell Sprewell for the Knicks going out to Jason Mello. Latrell Sprewell. We had the Josh Minot. Hot Signatures rookie for the Timberwolves going out to Kalani. I don't know if I'm saying his name right. Jalen Duran rookie ink going out to the Pistons. It's going to be going out to Fresh. There you got one Fresh. And then the pair of bronze. It's funny. For the Nugs going out to Mitchell. All right, guys. First things first, 2 $5 hit list credits. Then I will give out 2 of the FanDuel spots. So hang tight. They better not have points in these hoops boxes. I'll tell you that. Buy a box of hoops and get points. Can you imagine? I mean, I've seen worse, but they put it in like... Have there been points in Panini 1? I don't think so, right? That would be awful. That would be the product where it'd be like, done. Nope. Top 2 and $5 hit list credit. We were trying to guess if all players stay healthy, Dan. We were trying to guess if the Bengals and the Bills win, what would Warriors and Clippers? What would the line be for the? There's Paul Beagle and Dan Morris. There you go, Dan. What would the line be for the Bengals Bills game in Buffalo? He said 2.5. I said I think 1.5. Bills minus 1.5 because of being a home game, but hopefully we get to find out. And this is going to be 2 FanDuel entries, NBA Min Rule 5. Top 2 get it. One. I am going to put a price on this, so if someone gets more than one, I'm going to sign them up for it and let them trade it out or sell it out if they want. It's going to be Thunder and the Nets. Oops. Thunder and the Nets. So that's going to be Matt Stagger and Dave Kramer each getting a spot. There you go. Spots 3 and 4 done. We're going to go up to 20 on this. Matt Stagger and Dave Kramer. All right, guys. I'm going to roll. Before I do, I'm going to check. I am going to check the break and see where we're at on that leaf. Chris updated a minute ago. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. 19 spots left. So I'll do some tagging on that. And we'll see if we can get some movement on that. And until then, hopefully you guys have a good Friday. Hopefully we get to hang out tonight. And I'll see y'all then. Deuces.